Hi, the Unruly Gardener here. I love cucumbers, so this year I decided to try the container cucumbers. And the containers I had were hanging baskets. And I said, okay, I'll give it a try because anything I put on the ground wouldn't really stay there very long in terms of cucumbers because I got chickens. So this plant has done really, really well. And as you can see, it's also partially in the shade. I have to water it, nonetheless, 3 times a day. Now we'll go into another container. And I also got a fair bit of cucumbers here, and you can see there's still new flowers. I also have to water this one 3 times a day, but it's in the sun, and honest to God, it's a challenge. And here are my other 2 container cucumbers, and I actually had a fair bit earlier in the year of cucumbers on it, but then it got hot, 95, 100, over 100 degrees, and even though I water it 3 times a day, it's just not doing well. It's also had fertilizer, and I don't know if it just goes through. This one was trying, and it's not gonna work. This one here was trying, and I think I can't keep up with the water. So if you have hanging baskets and you're trying to grow cucumbers, do not put them in the full sun, because these kinds of containers just don't hold the water long enough. Cucumbers in hanging baskets, it's a challenge. Keep them slightly in the shade, or if your weather doesn't get as hot and your summers are not as brutally rainless and cloudless as they are here, then I think you're fine. But if you get heat waves, 95 and higher and 100, then don't put those in the sun. That's my recommendation. If you have container cucumbers, put them in a big enough container that doesn't leak water all the time, or have them partially in the shade, and then that works. The cucumbers really appreciated the not so constant, brutal heat. Okay, the Unruly Gardener out. I hope this helped you with your container cucumbers, and yum. This is where I really got most of the cucumbers I have. I have a raised bed that I started, and it's not even filled to a quarter, but they still have done extremely well.